Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Overlord 2. Let's continue. So we're grinding right now. I want to just run outside of this area, get some gold, and then run back in this area and just go back and forth till I'm at least up to 4,000, maybe 6,000. While we transition, we also refill our health. So that means if I can catch this guy just by running, I can start hitting him with this and kill him, and he'll drop a lot of gold and items too, and that's helpful because we have a quest to do this. Let's see. It doesn't feel like this game has any kind of system that will stop me from doing this, so why not just do it? Upgrading the browns to level as high a level as possible makes a lot of sense early game. Upgrading the reds to as high as level as possible makes a lot of sense. Getting more minions in general makes a lot of sense. That guy's not there. No, actually it does seem like the game has given me diminished returns there. Alright, well. Fine, then we will go to the tower. And then we'll just move on with the game. I had hoped that I could grind out a little bit more and get ahead, but whatever. That guy's right in the wrong place. So we have to come over here and get on the elevator, and I think we see a slightly different animation here than what originally it was, because you're seeing little cranes and construction happening. I imagine that means we triggered some small step of progress. We can't make the one thing I'd like to make, which is the helmet that increases our input of life force. So I have enough of this where I could get browns up to level 3.
Your browns now stronger, master.
And so next time we will need another 3,000 to either upgrade the reds or the browns. That sounds good.
Come see.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of transition here, because instead of just wanting to be able to talk to some interface and resurrect the couple of minions that have died, I like talk to this guy and just resurrect them. I have to walk here, get on this elevator, transition through another loading screen, and then go resurrect the people. And the two of the people that died were people I sacrificed with my new minion ability on accident. So I was trying to see if I could throw them.
There are still more minion upgrades to collect, sire.
So I'm wondering, if I sacrifice somebody, does that mean they can't be resurrected? Here's a level 3 casualty war. Let's skip that. Level 3 is not even particularly high. Here's a level 3 that died for the master, so I probably sacrificed him. Of course, it costs 6 life force to resurrect those, each one of those, which means I'm losing life force in the long run. But I'm hoping I'm making up for that. I'd like to just fast travel to the next location from where I am, but no, I have to watch another transition loading screen. Which the transition loading screens here on a PC with an SSD is still not fast enough. There was just never even a possibility that this game would have been optimized enough to have no load screens, and thus it was never programmed for that to be the case. By the way, at 1080p, this game is also recording at
just saying, you know, for the record.
A really high rate. Like it's like 8 gigabytes coming up for 30 minutes, when usually an hour alone would be maybe 1 or 2 gigabytes in most games. Right, so we didn't get any new audience or new missions, so let's continue with the main story, which is the boat. And
so the Empire and the Elves have been having some carnage fun without us. And from the looks of things,
right,
the Empire were winning until the waters started to rise, possibly due to a teensy bit of ice melting.
So we helped the Empire accidentally. Right.
This is totally uncool.
So I kind of wonder if this area, this kind of open section, is something that we're going to spend a lot of time on the ocean, or if this is just a small transition section. See, if we go that way, we'll definitely just transition. And the map says we're supposed to go this way.
It was so big.
So we're just running over people on the boat.
The wave came. It was so big.
And we melted the ice and flooded this area. Although I think that's probably storyline connected too. I don't think there would have been a way to avoid that. Alright, so here's a blockade. We don't want to explode too much that way. There's a green thing of something that we'll want to pick up. Looks like there's a blue thing and a red thing over there too.
These are the gates to Everlight, Lord, and the Elves appear to have left them over in the confusion.
Interesting. So he's talking about the gates, and apparently the bad guys at the Empire is moving them the keys, closing the gates.
Those statues must be the gate keys. Find and return them, sire, or you'll be hanging around on the Elves' doorstep like a large evil milk bottle.
Alright, so I think we're going over here to dock. Like, are we gonna get any proper docking? Prompt, or are we just running aground? Kinda need to be able to actually dock. So we're gonna have to probably drain this whole area, I think, at some point. There's like mermaids, which we didn't get like an animation or anything on, so maybe we'll get a bigger picture of the mermaids later.
You need to find a safe place to moor the ship, sire.
Yeah, that does seem like what this is all just gonna boil down to is finding a place to dock and then leaving. So we're just kind of slowly spiraling around. They're really trying to make a big justification for having this boat mechanic, which really should have been killed in the first meeting. It was suggested. It's like, we've got a game here where we run on the ground with minions. The idea of introducing a ship, while cool for a cutscene, does not play at all for the actual gameplay mechanic that this game is known for. Right. So we've got elves. Let's see how hard they hit. Oh, they've done enough. Here. Let's start with this. Hey, they're getting drunk and drinking alcohol again, which gets them, I think, riled up. Let's see. Gonna take that and put it somewhere. Right. Yeah. Unlike the first game, it seems like they have even less pathfinding here. It seems like they're very intentionally designed to... Seriously, is that all we can do on this island? Is carry it back to the ship? Is there really nowhere else to go? Yeah, there's gotta be more here. And that's something we'll have to collect later. Okay. So if we go this direction, I think this is the key. Have we brought it close enough?
Very good, Dark Master. You've returned the first key statue. 3 more to go.
Maybe if when we introduce the key statues, it will lower the water, because it kind of needs to. What's over here? Greens. I can't reach. And over here we have this that I don't think I can reach. Not at the moment, at least. So maybe if I could get in that area, I could get this and increase the health of my minions, but
You choose all.
yeah, right now that's limited. Let's see, I can't go that far in the water either, so there might just be some things that we need blues for. I wouldn't really be surprised if it turns out that we do rescue the blues before the greens. It doesn't really change much if we did. Right. So forward we go. Unless I want to go back. If I go back, can I reach that area? Or can I do anything that's in a fast motion? See, yeah, I can't really row into this. There's an invisible wall. Okay. So you definitely see that there is a split here between areas where you can walk in the water or you have blues walk in the water and areas where you actually have to use the ship. Is there any real reason why I need to kill these guys?
Don't leave me for the sharks. This is totally uncool.
Is this a dock? Looks like it might be. See, I kind of need that B prompt. Just press B to dock. Because that is... Like, if you're not close to docking, it won't do it. So, see if we can back this in. Or if this is simply just something... yeah, see, you have to get really good close. Yeah, it's more work than it should to have to dock. Right. Alright. But these are guys, they're just people that were protecting a health upgrade. They weren't doing anything else. pick up some of these weapons for the Reds. So unless the ship is gonna give me a nice favor here, like, I don't know how that's gonna work. Let's see. Just killed a Red. Alright. So just put that on the ship. Send the Browns to run the ship. Start the ship. And I either take this all the way back to where we were, see, that didn't crash into that. This would be bad if I died. This would be a bad situation if I died. Crashing into things. And you know what's funny is you do control the camera with the left stick when you're in this mode. So I've started to notice that there are these small sections. Is this the part we had already done? I don't think so. There are these small sections where you control the camera with the left stick, but then they're taken away from you. Yeah, this is... This is... Either I missed something, or we have to go somewhere completely different. I think I kind of just want to go back anyways. This is a tiny map, even compared to the other tiny maps. With so much of it being centered around the water. Crash into a tree. So that was one key. And so I guess the implication is that maybe we did have to come back. I'll just look around this area. Yeah, that was a waste of time. You can see on the right of the boat is a life force that we collected, and, well, didn't collect, but it was just on the boat. Nothing here. So it feels like you're going to have to upgrade your boat at some point. so that you can do more attacks. And this is not where you're gonna dock. It's not just gonna be on the side of something. Over there doesn't look like anything either. I would have a hard time believing if this was supposed to be one of these games where you get stuck in a place and you can't actually go any further and you're supposed to just get frustrated and go back to the tower. Even if that was the case, we've already kind of made a special effort to wander around and grind a little bit, and it still didn't do anything for us.
Your maximum health has increased. That's good, sire. Dead masters bring me out in a rush.
Okay. So at least we got that side thing done. Need more people running the ship.
Save me! Save me!
Okay.
Don't leave me for the sharks.
We're just scraping the edges of this map. Trying to see if there's something we missed. So, where are we? We're in the far corner, and we can't get around, it seems. I'm not running into anything we can dock with. I'm trying to play thoroughly.
We were winning.
And it's all fine and dandy if I got increased health, but if I can't figure out where to do the next action, that doesn't help anything. Like, we clearly see there's a blue key this direction. So am I going to actually have to run through something, like run through some poison to reach that area? Or are we just in the wrong place altogether? See, that's really questionable. Like, what am I supposed to be doing if I'm not supposed to be here collecting the blues or the greens? Let's see, and I am now like right next to that. And this over here doesn't look like something I can get to unless I'm supposed to land right here. No, there's nothing that looks like a dock. So do I have just a fundamental misunderstanding on how this ship is supposed to work? This is slow moving to... Alright. Let's dock this ship. Come this way. and see if there's something I missed. Nothing there. Nothing clipping through the rocks. Nothing over here. We go through this section. We can't get that. So that's blue. I have a red and brown here, which tells me that this should just be.
You choose all.
Alright, so all of you just stand there. No. I took a small amount of
Reds.
Alright. Alright. So those two reds dead.
Guard, here.
I can't get to that. Almost feels like I failed to trigger something. What I saw when this landed is I saw something over there, but I kind of don't see anything here.
Taking position.
And see, I can't walk any more than anybody else can. I don't think we went this way, so maybe this is the trick. Alright. That feels dumb. And these are like level 0 fairies, and they'll start causing some trouble. Come on, get some more weapons. Maybe I should try and kill these guys with my spells. That, you know, or subjugate them. See how that works. Nope, doesn't work at all. Nope, they seem completely immune to my magic. Makes sense for elves. We just let these guys come one at a time. They'll overwhelm us, so let's go ahead and destroy this elf hut that they're spawning from. There we go. Large amounts of gold. Yeah, I'm getting way more gold from this new treasure chest than I was getting from the old treasure chest in the Nordberg city. So I imagine there is some limitations on just how many times you can loot the same treasure chest over and over again.
Seems the key steps can be used to power the elevators. Who would have thought the elves could be so inventive? On it.
Okay.
Reds.
Let's go ahead and blow that up first.
Choose all.
that sinks that ship. And we'll grab another minion. And we'll grab all this life force. But that amount of life force probably isn't equivalent to 8. Like what it would cost to resurrect a level 5 character who died. So let's watch this cutscene. I feel like some of these cutscenes the camera needs to take control like this a lot better. Why is it tilting? We don't need Dutch angles. Those
elves are trying to escape with the third key statue, sire. After them!
Alright, so let's quickly go this way. I'm short a minion again. Kill all these elves who are throwing poison. So that wasn't a case of we needed greens after all. Still not getting all the life force when we hit food, which is kind of a shame. You're just getting health. Are we getting our damage up as much as possible? See, that's still not destroyed enough. So we'll grab another one of those. We still can't grab that. And this has been not much progress, and I just looked down at the clock and realized that we're 7 minutes over. So, also being attacked by mermaids. So let's take a step back for a second. Yeah, we spent way too much time there, and looking at the map now, you can see there can't possibly be too much more to do. And this may just be a small map to Everlight, which is a much bigger map. That's, I guess, alright. Clearly, the engine this game is running in can't handle very big maps. So the experience we're going to have to get is going to be a lot of small maps. So we're just now hoping that it is a lot of small maps and not a kind of ridiculously small amount of small maps. Money wise, we've done a lot of upgrades and invested our money, but we're short on money now, so that kind of sucks. But we're shooting for 3,000 to 6,000 gold. Alignment wise, we're going more and more evil. I think we want to go full evil if we can, which we may have already failed at that, quite frankly, because it may have been that first decision when we accepted the offer from the other guy to take over the town. That might have been considered a good action, although I don't know why. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.